Hello Taurus, welcome to this reading. I hope you're doing well. My name is Jade. For those who are new here, welcome. Let's check out your energy, shall we, and see what the cards have to say for you today. And I will be closing off with the lucky charms at the end, so make sure you stick around for those. Okay Taurus, let's begin, shall we? Remember, this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates for you and leave the rest for others. If you do need a personal reading, just look in the description of the video. I do have a website and an email address. My readings are of high value, but they are kept at low cost, so I can help as many of you as I can. Okay, Taurus. Okay, so what is your recent past, Taurus? Let's see the recent past first of all. Taurus, okay. Okay. Right, what's the present situation for Taurus? What's going on right now? Present situation. Okay, and the near future. Near future for Taurus. Okay, and the obstacles and challenges. What's the advice? And the outcome, lastly. Got a lot of Cancer energy here, Taurus. We also have your energy, the Hierophant. Right, world, and that's your energy again, and the Sun. Okay. So Taurus, in the recent past, we've got the hello Taurus, sorry my phone died there. Right, okay, so as I was saying, in the recent past, it looks like you went through a painful situation here. There was a lot of pain, maybe deception that was caused. There may have been a painful ending. There was a situation that you did need to heal from, and it felt really heavy on you. Maybe someone treated you badly, maybe you felt stabbed in the back. Or maybe this is just about all of the past pain weighing you down, and it got to the point where you couldn't really take it anymore. You needed to address this. You needed to pick yourself back up and move forward instead of sitting in this negative energy. And that's exactly what you did in the recent past. You picked yourself back up. You found your passion again. You found what you can get excited about. You've put your mind on different things, and now in the recent past, you felt eager to move towards something, to put your mind elsewhere and to start work on something here. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's like you are practicing some kind of craft. You're becoming a master, and you are really putting the work in. So you may be putting your focus back in on your job, on career, on your goals, in order to take your mind off this and to bounce back and get your spark back and focus on different things. It's like, right, this hurt me, but I need to put it to bed. I need to move on. I have to find a purpose again, or find something else to focus on. And you've chosen to focus on your work, on earning money, on learning something. Some of you may have taken up a new hobby, for example, or some of you are just really focused on your career or building something much more practical. Whatever this was, it's given you something to take your mind off the hurt feelings that you were feeling at the time, and it's put that spark back in your life. So you're getting creative, and I do see you feeling more passionate and enthusiastic really about what you can do with something. It's like, right, dust myself back off and get back out there. That's the energy I'm getting in the recent past. Now the present situation here, we have we've got the 2 of Wands. We also have the 5 of Wands here with the Ace of Swords. Interesting. So this tells me that you were possibly contemplating on which path you should choose. You might be presented with 2 options. Maybe you're wondering what to do next. Some of you are making plans. I see you getting more organized. I see you figuring out which way you want to go. What do you want to do? You're wondering which is the best one, and some of you are actually outweighing the pros and the cons right now. You aren't so sure, but you know that there's different opportunities out there available for you. You just aren't quite sure which one as of yet. You've reached a crossroads. And with the 5 of Wands, it tells me that this may be challenging for you. You might be struggling with this. You might be wondering which path will be the easiest option. There may be a struggle, there may be disagreements with one of these paths, but maybe that path is the one you want to go down, but you know you will have to push your limits, you will have to push your boundaries in order to choose the option that you want to choose. Or you could choose the easier path and not have this battle on your hands. So this is the kind of energy I'm picking up. It's like a choice between 2. On one option, I feel like there is some kind of battle, or there's some limits that you'll have to overcome, some obstacles perhaps. But on the other hand, you might have an easier option, but it won't be as rewarding. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. You have the Ace of Swords here as well. Now this tells me that you may be trying to find some inspiration, or maybe you've had this spark of genius. You've had this brilliant idea come to you, and it may help you overcome this situation here. You might figure out how you can make a journey more easier, or how you can overcome these obstacles here. You want to go down this way, but you know it will be a challenge, so now you may be thinking of ways of how this can be made an easier option. The Ace of Swords is also a card of communication as well, so you may be speaking your truth or getting ready to speak your truth. It may be hard to hear, or maybe it's a hard or tough conversation to have, especially if you may have left a situation and it's been left in a negative way. Maybe it was challenging, maybe there were some disagreements there. You know that you're stepping back into the fire and you're trying to speak your truth. So that is also an option that you may be weighing out here. You aren't sure what to do really. And the Ace of Swords tells me that you want to see this clarity. You may be on the verge of having clarity, or seeing the truth, or having your eyes opened in some way here. And the Ace of Swords is a card of inspiration as well. It's a card of feeling inspired to take a certain action, or to do something, or to say something as well. So yeah, I do see a lot of ideas coming. I do see you getting more creative and trying to overcome something here, a challenge that you are faced with that is aligned with a choice. So let's see the near future. In the near future, yeah, I feel that in the near future, you may be choosing to trust your own judgment. You may be choosing to go within, to trust your judgment, and to know that your intuition will help guide you. You are someone who moves in silence when you need to. I think you are doing this here. I think you're just taking what you can from a situation. You're leaving the rest behind, and you're choosing to make your next move silently but quickly. The Seven of Swords is also a card again of deception. So maybe you've had to encounter some deceptive energies. This could be in people or situations that just weren't as what they seemed. They may have hurt you in that way. Maybe it's because you had different expectations or you thought they were different, but they've shown true colours. And I see you feeling very disappointed in the near future, feeling disappointed and not satisfied with how a situation is, with how everything's played out here. I also see you looking back and rethinking about what's happened, about how it's affected you, and it's bringing up these negative emotions of frustration, of boredom. But you are bored within a situation. I do see you feeling stuck and maybe trying to look at ways to how you can move past this. Yeah, I feel like you might be also expressing your dissatisfaction with something here. You may be offered something. You might be offered maybe a chance to reconcile. You might be offered an opportunity to do something or to revisit something, or maybe you're just going to receive an offer from someone or something that you don't see very favorable. It's like you can see that these energies are deceptive and you're bored with this, you're frustrated with it, you're not really interested in this offer because you may have been hurt before in the past, and you might be thinking, well, it's just going to be the same again. It's just going to repeat itself. So what's the point? So I do see either if you do get that offer in the near future, or it might just be you thinking, it's pointless revisiting this. It might be you looking inward and thinking to yourself, it's probably best that I don't, because this person hurt me, this person has this negative energy about them. I don't trust them fully. They've made me feel disappointed. They have let me down. So I'm probably just going to not look at offering this person a second chance, or even accepting an offer if they are coming towards you with one. So yeah, I do see you doing a lot of contemplation in the near future about this situation. And in the obstacles and challenges here, yeah, I feel like, see, this situation, it did mean more to you than you're letting on. I think that you might be trying to pretend to get over something really quickly, not show your true emotions just to distract yourself. You've not really dealt with the issues, you've not really healed from it, and you've not really been honest with yourself, if I'm completely honest. I think that you need to do some healing. You have been left feeling disappointed with someone or how a situation played out. It wasn't what you expected. It's okay to feel negative about it. It's okay to want to heal from this. So you need to know that. And I think in the challenges and the obstacles, it's hard for you to move on from this fully. It's hard for you to transition, even though you're trying to, you're doing everything you can to put your mind on different things and to move on. It's hard for you to actually take that extra step and move away completely from this and level up. It's hard because there's still feelings there, and these are your obstacles. There's still feelings that you've not dealt with. You might still care for this person deep down. You might have liked them more than you realized, or more than you cared to admit. And this is a problem for you. It's also a problem that someone is not giving and taking. So there's no equal kind of opportunity to give and take in a situation. Maybe you felt like this was all one-sided, or maybe you are having trouble showing your cards. That's what I'm hearing as well. So this person might be vulnerable with you, but you're having a hard time being vulnerable back in case you get hurt. It's like you're holding back. There's no give and take. You're having trouble matching someone's energy because you're scared of your feelings, or there's something that you haven't fully healed from. That's another energy I'm getting. There could also be a challenge for you if you found that other people are not as generous or giving as you are, and maybe you felt like you've been took advantage of. There's something about a one-sided connection or situation that you seem to be pouring your all into, or maybe you did, and you've been left feeling disappointed because you didn't get that back. You feel like you didn't get that back. And that is also playing on your mind. It's something that is disappointing and it's a challenge to you. You're now wondering, well, who should I invest in? What should I invest in? I don't want to waste my time anymore. So this is a challenge. This is an obstacle. It's hard to know the future. It's hard to see if something is going to be worth it or not. So the advice, what we have is the Queen of Swords, and we also have the Nine of Pentacles. The advice is to listen to your head. The Queen of Swords is someone who really knows her mind. She leads with her logic. She is someone who is very cutthroat. She is someone who is very direct, very honest. Once her mind is made up, she is literally like, that's it. You can't change her mind. So I feel what this is saying, you've chosen to be on your own. You can't really go back there and think, oh, is this worth it? Do I need to be codependent on other people in order to find my sense of happiness and fulfillment? The answer to that question is no. You need to know that you are good on your own. If you need to heal, if you are not ready for a commitment with somebody, that is okay. The Queen of Swords tells me that you need to make your mind up. You need to be very direct. You need to speak your truth. And you need to see that you're good on your own, actually. You will have everything you need. Just make sure you're okay. That put your focus in on yourself. Get yourself comfortable and feeling secure. And when you're ready, if you want to address this again, if you want to speak about what you've been through, if you want to kind of find closure, because I feel like for a lot of you, you didn't get the closure, and that's why the past is lingering still, because you never had that closure, you never had that conversation. It's like you just cut it off and then tried to move on quickly as you can, without processing, without the closure, without anything. It's just you've tried to just distract yourself and kid yourself, really, because I do see that you are actually bothered about this, but you're pretending like you aren't. It's like you're not allowing yourself to feel these really raw and dark emotions that this has stirred in you. I'm not saying that this situation in particular was the be all and end all. It wasn't like really special or anything, I don't think. I just think that this has contributed to a long line of dissatisfaction and hurt, and it's just added on top of each other. And this was something that you really had your hopes set on. It was something that you thought was going to be different this time, and it wasn't. So those are the hurt feelings that you need to address. Now, in the outcome, we do have the Chariot. We also have the Five of Swords. We've got the King of Cups, sorry. And we also have the Hierophant, which is your energy. I believe I gave you a ding before, but we'll give you another one. So the Chariot, Cancer's energy. A lot of Cancer's energy is in this reading. So maybe you are dealing with a Cancer or have that in your chart. Yeah, so this tells me that you will be taking control. You're making moves towards a different path. You're aligning yourself. You're getting yourself back in the game here. Your head is screwed on, and now you know the direction in which you want to go. And the Five of Swords tells me that you are going to be choosing very carefully what you're taking with you and what you're leaving behind. You're going to be seeing some true colours of people. I feel like there's more to come, to be honest, with this storyline for some of you. It's just a message I'm getting. But the Five of Swords is, again, deceptive. It's also a card of it's trickery. It's a card of doing what you have to do, you know, and not really thinking of others. This could also be you actually putting yourself first and moving forward. and just allowing yourself to take certain things. You're actually picking yourself up from the battlefield and you're moving on. You're just collecting your belongings, and you're ready to move on and kind of get on with things there with the 5 of Swords. Yeah, it's like the cleanup after the war kind of thing. You also have the King of Cups as well, which tells me that you're actually going to be more in touch with your emotions. So that's really good to see. This journey will teach you how to do that, because for some of you, I think that you actually have been closed off to how you truly feel. You don't know yourself on that deeper level yet. You've not allowed yourself to get to know your true emotions. You've been scared of them. You've been avoiding them. But the King of Cups is someone who is able to sit comfortably within his emotions and allow himself to feel. He is emotionally intelligent. He is able to express his feelings. He's able to open up, and he's not scared to feel. And that's what I see for you. He's also a romantic as well. So I do think you've not lost your hope for romance or for a situation to work out. Regardless of being disappointed, you're still going to try, which is really nice to see. I knew you wouldn't give up easy because you are Taurus. You are stubborn, you are strong-willed, you are strong-minded and very persistent and hard-working. If you want something, you will do everything you can in order to get it. So that is really good to see. The Hierophant tells me you're learning lessons from this. This is going to be a life lesson for you, and I feel that you will take these lessons and these experiences and you will use them in the future, and it will help you to decide, it will help you to be more open, more vulnerable, and next time when you meet someone, it will be different. But yeah, lessons will be learned. I also see you expressing yourself. Yeah, you will be expressing yourself, and I see people listening. So you will be heard, you will be understood. You need to know this, because you might be feeling like, oh, if I say how I feel, people won't care. They won't listen. They won't give me the time of day to tell people, and then I'll feel stupid. That won't be the case. The Hierophant is very respected. He is listened to. He is someone that people find inspiring. So if you do open up, which I think you will in the outcome, you will be able to have people learn from you. You will have people listen and really respect your point of view. Yeah, there's also something here about structure as well, and feeling more safe and secure, which is very important to a Taurus. So that's really good. Wonderful reading. Let's get your charms to close off. I can't speak tonight. I do apologise. If you've enjoyed this reading, please could you drop a like and a comment on this video. I'd love to read your comments. They make my day. And subscribe so I get to see you again. This is a new channel. I'd love your support, and I'd love to see you again. Okay, let's get your charms to close off. And I'm just showing you here as well. What you will see coming is the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck of tarot, by the way. So there's a lot of happiness coming your way, and what you won't see coming is the World. And this is something you don't expect. That's another way of saying what you will not see coming. You won't expect this, but you're actually going to be closing off a cycle and beginning a new one. You don't see this yet. You don't expect this to be that big of a deal, maybe because you're avoiding your true feelings right now. But it will actually be a huge lesson and a big cycle in your life. Wow, beautiful. Now your charms, Taurus. Okay, yeah, we have some handcuffs here. So these tell me that if you're feeling trapped in a situation, it's time for you to break free, and there may be some consequences to actions. Maybe you will hear of someone getting in trouble, or it could be you as well, so be careful. We have a present here. Some of you might be receiving a gift, or maybe you're getting a gift for somebody else, and it validates the reading. This is also a reminder of your worth. You are the gift. Know your value. Know how special you are. We have Skippy the kangaroo. So this connects me to Australia. You could be connected to Australia in some way. This also tells me you have the potential to hop, leap, skip or jump over to any new opportunity that comes your way. You will be just fine. And I'm noticing the little baby kangaroo. So this tells me that you may be connected to a child, or maybe you have a strong bond to a parent. They're also very protective and motherly. We have the star here. So this is a shooting star. It tells me that a wish is about to come true for you, and you may see a shooting star soon, and it validates the reading. You also might like to stargaze. We've got the big eagle. He connects me to America. You could be connected to America in some way. This also tells me you're very focused on an end goal, and you will get there no matter what obstacle is in front of you. We have again another star, so there's definitely wishes coming true for you. You may also notice a very starry sky. Maybe there's a lot of stars in the sky tonight, and again it validates the reading. This also tells me that you are the star, again telling you how special you are. And here we have some scissors. So maybe you've just had your hair cut, or maybe you need to, and Spirit is being cheeky and saying go and get your hair cut, or go and treat yourself to a hairdresser's or barber's appointment. I've just had my hair done actually. I've had my hair done for my birthday, which was on the 12th of February. This also tells me that you may work with scissors. Maybe you're a hairdresser or a barber. And if you do have any toxic energies, like any toxic people or situations that are bad for you right now, you need to cut ties, you need to get rid, especially because we have the handcuffs as well. So there's something that's keeping you trapped, it's keeping you stuck. So have a think of what that is. I've really enjoyed your reading. I hope that your reading has helped and it's resonated and it's given you some important messages. I know that there's a lot there to think about, but I hope that it's helped you. Love and light. See you again soon. Bye.